YouTube watch channels that I hate. And the first one is the Timepiece Gentleman. Anyone who is that buff, I mean, is that natural buff? I never see him any of the videos. Just a big attitude there. And look, the background, I have watched these videos there. I realize he was in jail. He got out of prison and then I fucking loved my job. Yeah, watch dealing. I can't think of anything worse than being a watch dealer. I started off really liking this guy, Anthony. Anthony's the main dude there. But anyone who is that buff, is that natural buff? I never see him any of the videos working out. I never see him pop an iron. He's just, eating Chick-fil-A, going to steak restaurants. It's, it's kind of, and I really suspect, with this guy here, he's got massive ego to go with the, just a big attitude there. And look, the background, I have watched these videos there. I realize he was in jail. He got out of prison and then
I'm a two-time ex-felon. I've spent 26 months of my life in prison.
He's only been trading watches 3 years. That's not long really, is it? 3 lousy years. And I gotta tell you, I've watched a few of them and I start to like him. Massive ego, going on the private jets.
I might be able to do y'all one better. Funny enough, I actually have my private plane. It's down at the Austin Airport, International Airport right now, over by the racetrack. And my pilot is supposed to fly it back sometime in the next few days. What if y'all got a free flight on me all the way out here to Florida? Seats about 10.
So, drive to Austin, hop on your plane, and deliver it to Tampa?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything for me. Same price, getting him all the way over here.
Looks like we're going to LA.
LA?
No, it's just a ride there. We'll have to buy a flight back, but that's no big deal.
Thank you for having us.
Jumping on, and I just watched his latest one, week 9, private jets, LaFerrari, $150,000 Daytona, and sushi in Malibu. I fucking loved my job. Yeah, watch dealing. I can't think of anything worse than being a watch dealer. Not only is there a huge security risk, I know dealers who have been burgled. I know dealers who've been held up at gun with shooters, real shooters.
I got it to go and I'm doing it, my style. Pick some rough neighborhood and park in the parking lot and eat on the hood of my car.
That's the only way to do it, bro.
And I kind of cringe. This guy here has done so many things to make me cringe. You want to be low-key with jewelry and watches. You don't want Timepiece Gentleman, please rob me all over your car. I kind of think you got to be a little bit more savvy. The thing I've noticed too with him is that he's always selling things cost plus $1,000. I don't know how he makes any money. These are hugely expensive pieces, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, $100,000, and he's going to sell it. I'll give it to you for cost plus $1,000. Yeah. And he's shipping stuff all over the countryside, shipping it all over the place. And I don't understand this stuff. It's high risk, high value goods. Have a read of the contract with your courier there. We are not common carriers. We are not common carriers, meaning if your jewelry or watches get flogged, we're not coughing up the bill. So I got to tell you, I think he's giving a false delusion to how easy the watch industry is. I think in many ways it's extremely tough business to be in, and it's a business which is fraught with danger. And He's an interesting dude. He's an interesting dude. He doesn't seem to have much. He seems to be, everything's look at me, look at me. You look at the watches, you look at the cars. His dream car is a G-Wagon. Oh my God, a Mercedes G-Wagon. He's got 6 Daytonas, platinum, gold Daytona. I mean, I got to be totally frank with you. I got a friend of mine who's got the platinum Daytona with baguettes. I think it's a hideous watch. Absolutely hideous. Look at me, look at me. You know, I find it very, how do I put this? I find it very tacky. Tacky is the word. It's sort of, I mean, I love Rolex. I love Rolex. But, you know, I got to be honest with you, I love the steel, usable Rolex. I think that's kind of cool stuff. Platinum Daytona with baguette dime. I mean, the problem with the Daytona is you've got to unscrew the pushers. By the time you've unscrewed it, whatever you wanted to time has finished or gone. So it's kind of a weird thing there. I kind of with him himself, massive ego. He's always going to chase to put 50,000 wire, 50,000 put a cashier's check in. He's always moving around doing stuff and always his Instagram, and you know he's kind of full of his own importance. And I gotta tell you, himself there, no appreciation of the true classics in watches. I mean, the Pateks he loves, Aquanaut Nautiluses. Would he consider a Calatrava? Oh no. No world time. He just looks at these things as the most tacky, look at me, show-offy sort of pieces. I mean, you know, I don't know what to say. But I just find it very, very tacky, very, very gaudy. You look at his collection, he's got 6 Daytonas, 6 precious metal Daytonas. There is more to life than the bloody Daytona. No respect for the classics, you know, no world time or a 5170 or 5070 Patek or nothing really of substance, just the tacky, look at me, Pepsi, Hulk, ceramic, Kermit, you know, just that's kind of all you see him involved with. No real substance or love of decent watches there. And by the way, I'll put a link. I'm not sure what side there. I'll put a link. Click on the question mark. It'll link to his channel, and you can give me your opinion there. I kind of enjoyed some of his earlier videos, but the ego way out of control. I'd like to know how he's made so much money in 3 years trading watches. Ugh. I don't want to make too much of a finer point of it, but he was in prison. He must have a private investor, because I don't know how you'd finance all these things. He obviously didn't have much money before he went inside. Otherwise, you know, you get a good attorney to get you off. And I kind of wonder, you know, is he really making money? He's kind of running this business at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I really wonder how much is he really making there. He's buying these high-end things, selling them to his Instagram, good client this, good client that. It's all kind of, I can smell a bit of bullshit, to be honest with you. He's got one dude who flies him around on a private jet. Yeah, that's cool, Anthony, really cool. But no real appreciation for the masters in watches there, the classics. All look at me sort of models, all kind of look how great I am, you know, very, very American, you know, American sort of show-offy. No respect for a classics. No respect for a 5970 or a 3970 or a 2499. No respect for any of that. It's all look at me. I'm the greatest. I'm so wonderful sort of stuff. And I kind of get a bit sick of it. Yeah, look, he's got a nice enough personality. He's dealing with flippers and dealers, and they're selling to him secretly, and yeah, I must admit, I've seen some pretty lousy. He's got big delusions of grandeur. Delusions. He said he's going to be doing he wants to do a Netflix series.
Really? Yeah. If I don't have a say in the how the edit comes out, I won't do it. Because the first thing they'll want to do is just pack it full of bullshit drama that's fake.
I could probably ask him, call him and his business partner, see what their on Amazon is, and then shoot the guy at Amazon an email about you guys and send him the YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Netflix is more, they want to make sure they control the content more compared to Amazon where you can edit your own stuff. So your cameraman or whoever can edit it, you know?
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's what we want.
A Netflix series, and I gotta tell you the Netflix series itself there, I've seen some pretty lousy Netflix series. I was watching that one where the car guys were selling Rust Valley, and they were doing up cars, and they were losing money on every deal. You wonder how he survived. I mean, it's a business. You got to make money. Can't go backwards continually. But I kind of see him himself. He's got his own shtick. He's buying these watches from, I don't know, people bring him in, and then he sells them for a cost plus $1,000. I'd like to know, at the end of the day, is he really making anything? I think he's a sort of guy who could go bang. It just evaporates. And the thing I find hilarious is he was offered $1 million to buy into the business. Man, $1 million! I would have taken that, man, if I were you. $1 million is a lot of money. But he puts a huge value. I mean, what sort of value is on a business where you're selling $50,000 things for cost plus $1,000? I mean, I don't quite get that. I don't quite get that. But what do I think of him? Massive ego, massive opinion, no real class or taste, no real appreciation for the classics, Patek, Lange, Vacheron. Just the look at me models. Just complete lack of class. There you go, guys. That's my review for Timepiece Gentleman. Check him out. And Timepiece Gentleman, if you're watching, I give you the right of reply. You can come on and do a show with me, and we'll chat. We'll chat watches, man. I'd love to do a show with you. So there you go, guys. That's the first one in the series. YouTube watch channels I hate. Tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next one.